Hey guys, this is BrookWizard59 and today I'm coming at you with a LEGO Star Wars comparison review. Today, we are doing a minifigure comparison on Obi Wan Kenobi. So right here up front, I do have 12 different versions and variations of Obi Wan Kenobi. Some are old and some are new. So, without further ado, let's get into the review. So here are your Obi Wan Kenobis from episode 1. The one on the right here is the one from 1999, and the one on the left is from the 2007 Republic Cruiser. So they both include a robe and hood. You can see their torsos have different versions of the Jedi robe printing, and the 1999 version does have the brown legs while the other has the tan legs. And you can see here is the face of each one, and they are exactly identical. And then here on the back, this one does not have back printing, and neither does this one. So those are your Obi Wan Kenobis from episode 1. So here we have the episode 2 versions of Obi Wan Kenobi. The one on your left is the one from 2002, and the one on your right is from 2013. So as you can see here, they both have tan Jedi robes, and the one on the right does also have leg printing. And of course, one big difference is that one has yellow face and the other has a flesh colored face. As you can see, Obi-Wan on the right does have a lot more facial detailing and does have the pupils. So here is the back of Obi-Wan, and you can see the one on the right now does not have back printing and the one on the left does. And if we take out this is the Obi-Wan's other face. And this Obi-Wan has no face. So those are your Obi-Wan Kenobis from episode 2. So here are your Clone Wars versions of Obi-Wan Kenobi, with the one from the right being from 2009 and the one on the left being from 2012. So as you can see, the one on the left is the newer version of the Clone Wars Obi-Wan, as he has more of a Jedi robe compared to the one on the left, who has more of the armor, the clone armor. And you can see the legs. The one on the left has a tannish brown colored legs with some Jedi robe printing, while the one on the left has plain white legs. And their facial expressions are somewhat similar. And then here is the back, with the one on the right now that has back printing of the Jedi robe. And in terms of double-sided faces, this one, in terms of double-sided faces, this one does not have any. And this one has a... So here are the other faces of the Obi-Wan Kenobis. As you can see, the one on the right does have a double-sided face. So those are your Obi Wan Kenobi Clone Wars versions. So here we have the older Episode 3 versions of Obi Wan Kenobi. They all three are somewhat different, yet alike. So first off, here in the front, we have the Obi Wan Kenobi from 2005. This is the one with the orangish red type of legs. And the one on the back right is exactly identical, other than the legs are tan. This was the one from 2007. The one on the very left is the one with the hood. He is also from 2007. And all three of them do have the exact same torso. And here, as we move to the back, each of them do not have back printing, including this Obi Wan Kenobi. And none of them have double-sided faces, and all of their front faces are also exactly identical, except for this one right here. As we zoom in here, he does have, as soon as it focuses, so all three Obi Wan Kenobis have the same face, except for the one on the far right here. I'll move him in the front. And as you move to the right of his face, you can see he does have a bit of a gold kind of piece part printing on the side of his head. That is actually his headset. If I take off his hair, you can see the headset detailing. So those are your Episode 3 versions of Obi Wan Kenobi. Here is the final and newest version of Obi Wan Kenobi from Episode 3. This is the one from the Anakin's Jedi Interceptor. So as you can see here, he does have the Jedi robes, and unlike any of the other Obi Wan Kenobis, he does have a dark tan colored legs, and you can see he does have that stern look on his face. And this is the first time they introduced this new hairpiece of Obi Wan Kenobi, and he does have some back printing. He also does have a second face. So this was the first Obi Wan Kenobi released since the 2007 versions, as I just showed you, of these guys. And here's just a nice comparison. And then here is the Clone Wars version, just to show you another view. So that is your Episode 3 Obi Wan Kenobi. So here are your Episode 4 versions of Obi Wan Kenobi, with the newer one from 2007 on the left and the 1999 version on the right. And first off, the one on the right does not have the correct torso. I only had his head, so I did put on the Obi-Wan from Episode 2 Obi-Wan Kenobi torso, which is this torso. but the face is the same, as you can see. So the face for the 1999 one is kind of scratched, but as you can see, he does have the same gray beard, except the one on the right here, he does have a thicker beard compared to the one on the left. And the one on the left does have a detailed torso, which shows its oldness. And they both have tan legs. Oop. Oh. And none of them have back printing. They both come with the same hairpiece. And the one on the left, as you know, is flesh, and the one on the right is yellow-faced. So those are your episode 4 versions of Obi Wan Kenobi. So that will complete the comparison review on Obi Wan Kenobi. So there are quite a few versions of Obi Wan Kenobi, and it does take quite some time and money to collect some of these versions. And if you're looking to get up a nice army of Obi Wan Kenobis, get all the different versions, collect them all, a nice place to go would be Bricklink. They characterize Star Wars minifigures by episode and by versions. So definitely, it's very simple to find any of the minifigures on Bricklink. And some of them are quite cheap, while others a little more expensive. But that is my recommendation in terms of sites to go. And with that, we will end this comparison review. This is BrickWizard59, and stay tuned for more custom creations, LEGO Star Wars minifigure comparisons, and LEGO Star Wars reviews. See you next time.